This is part 2 of the Mario Party 5 plush tutorial. So first, you're going to want to take off his overalls. So here I'm in a bit of a pickle. It's kind of hard to take him out of his overalls, but he'll eventually get it. Okay, so I have taken him out of his overalls, and as you can see, it is sewed down here because there is no physical body under here. And that's why we will need this plush material. So make sure to pull the overalls down all the way till the seam can be seen. And then grab your scissors. I prefer sharp scissors, but at this point, do not cut the seam. You will want to cut the fabric. Cut very close to the seam, but do not cut the seam. Okay, so this is part 3 of the Mario Party 5 plush tutorial. Now, as you can see, we have separated our plush in half. So take the plush out of both sides of the body. Don't take it out of the head, only out of the torso and fully out of the pants. Okay, so I've taken the plush material out of the body, and he's a dancing boy now. Next up, take the plush out of the pants. So halfway down you will see a beanbag. Don't throw this away. Save this for later. So once you have taken most of the plush out of the top, make sure to keep the leg stuffed. Keep the leg stuffed still. And you will need to cut along this seam. Make sure that this seam doesn't rip. Just cut along this seam around the shoes. So this will kind of look like Crazy Mario Bros. Plush of Luigi. So this is how it'll look, and make sure to cut the seam all the way. So it'll look like this. Do it to the same exact side. Okay, so after you have all of the overalls separated, you will have the feet. So if any stuffing is puffing out, just put it back in. We're going to need this later. This will save you a few minutes. So set these aside. Now we're going to work on Luigi. So now this is where I told you we'd need the beanbag. So now here you can measure the size of the torso of the plush. Alright, so I just put this together, and now I'm going to put it on my tape measurer. So I just put it on my tape measurer, and turns out this is 5 inches, so I'm going to put 5 inches on here. So I just cut 5 inches in width. Now I'm going to try to find the length. So Mario is 2 inches in length, so I'm probably going to add half an inch for Luigi. Okay, so here is part 6. So I have put the beanbag inside of there, and now it is time to close it out. So you could either close it up flat like this, or put it at an angle. I'm going to put it at an angle so I'll be able to sew on the feet easily. Okay, so I have sewed him up, and I sewed him up at a certain angle, so now his body is round. So if you want to be extra safe, and it'll be extra hard, put the overalls on and test how it is. And the overalls on this guy are pretty good. Now I'm using some scrap fabric to make the legs. So Mario's legs are about 1.5 inches long, so I will make this about 2 inches long, so Luigi's legs will be a little bit longer. Repeat the same process with the torso where you turn it inside out so the fluff is on the inside. Okay, so now here are the patterns for the legs. Now, time to sew both of them up. So once you sew up the legs, don't cut the thread. Don't tie the knot yet. If you want to tie the knot just for extra security, I suggest that. But then you want to turn one of the shoes inside out. Make sure to take all the stuffing out, and then sew it around the sides. Make sure do not turn the leg inside out. Do not turn the fluff out yet. So this is how the leg looks like when it's sewed up. So now I will turn it inside out. So this is what the leg looks like turned inside out. So as you can see, I'm gonna sew it like that. So I'm gonna repeat it on this side off camera. So now I have taken a quick rest, and now time to continue with the plush. So there's a very specific way I want you to sew on the legs. If you want to be quick and easy, sew them on like this, but I'll show you a little trick. Close up the legs like this. Close up the back and kind of push it down, but don't close up the front. Then apply it to the very bottom of the torso in the front. It will look like this when you apply it. And then you can use pins. I don't really use pins, only when the job is a little bit difficult. But now that I know how to do this, I won't use pins, but I suggest if you're a beginner, use pins. So this is how it looks like with the legs sewed on. I'm going to repeat the process on the other side, and I'm going to do this off camera. Welcome back to part 9, and today I will be finishing up some things on Luigi. So as you can see, we have stitched on the legs. Now time to put on the overalls. It might be a wrestle for us, but we can do it. So as you could see, his legs have been put together, and his overalls cover it, and the body looks perfect, and the beanbag, as you could hear it, is still there. And the top of the body may not be proportionate to the bottom of the body, but that's the thing, the Mario Party 5 plushes are a little bit smaller, so we're gonna make the top a little bit smaller. So at the bottom, you can see there are a few little pieces sticking out. You could just pull it down and tuck in the pieces that have been cut off. So as you can see, I've tucked in those parts and they look much better. Come back for part 10. Now we have come to our last two parts. We will be fixing up the hands and the arms to make them shorter, and we will be fixing up the nose to make it nice and small. So in one video, I already covered how to fix Luigi or Mario's nose. So I will be showing you how to fix the nose. So first push the nose down and you will see a few seams on the side. So now that we will need to position the nose further down, we will need to cut the mustache off too. If you pull off the mustache just slightly, you will see a few seams. So use a reference guide. I'm using SML's Luigi plush because I am basically basing my Luigi plush off of theirs. So if you want to know how to put the nose on more in detail, go back to my other videos and you will find how to put a Mario nose on properly. So as you can see, this is how the nose will look put on properly. So first, we're going to need to sew on the nose first before the mustache. Alright, so that's how it looks with the nose on. Now, as you can see with the mustache on, it looks much better. Ask a parent or somebody that you know that can sew, because this part is going to be a little bit hard. Alright, so that's how Luigi's mustache looks sewed on. So I just finished part 10.5, and Luigi is looking much better. So now it's time to make the hands look decent. This one will take at least 3 parts to do. And I'm sorry if some of the videos didn't get labeled, it's just I didn't have time to do it. Okay, so now it's time to cut the hands. Do not cut the seams, okay? That'll get rid of the cuffs. You want to keep the cuffs. Same thing with the stomach, just cut slightly away from the cuffs, most likely right here, and then push in. I've made my cut right there, now time to just cut around. Repeat the process on the other side, it should be simple. So you're going to want to cut the seams on the front of the fist. So this is what it looks like when the fist is unstitched. Now to turn the fist inside out, you can't push it out through this side because the hole is too small. You're gonna have to cut it out through the top. This is how it'll look, so now time to pull out the stuffing. This is how it will look when it's turned inside out. Now, trace it out and make a pattern to cut it out. This part is very tricky. So if you're going to manually stitch this, I suggest you leave a little bit of space around. And also if you're going to use a sewing machine. So, time to cut it. Alright, so as you can see, this is how it looks cut out. Now, it's time to sew it. Alright, so this is how the hand looks when it's sewed up. Here we have come to our final part, which is part 12. So once you're finished sewing it, you want to turn it inside out, and you see how the seam looks nice? That's what we were going for. If you don't feel like doing all of this effort, I totally understand. Everything that I just did was hard on this Luigi plush. You can just cut the seams and have a flat, straight out hand. It won't be as small as this, but it'll still look good. So if you did what I just suggested to just cut the seams, you will be finished with your plush, and congratulations. But for the people who want to go the extra mile like me, now with this hand, fill it with stuffing. Okay, now you will want to sew the hand on. The reason why I said to leave that little piece right there is so that you can use that piece to sew onto here. So here we go. That's how the hand looks. Alright, so for this video, for the people who don't want to do that full process on the hand, I will show you how to do it just the easy way. So cut these 4 seams under here, and then you will have a hand that looks like this. So this is how it looks like when you just cut it. I think it looks fine. But of course, I want to just go the extra mile. It's a little bit unstuffed. By this time, you would have learned how to sew. So I suggest you fill it with a bit of stuffing, and it should be good. But, yep, that's the difference between the hands. Now, I will turn this into a hand that looks like this. So, we have finally come to the end of the tutorial, and here is the Luigi plush. If you followed along, you might have done a Mario plush or a Luigi plush. I don't know which one, but it's your choice, but Luigi looks amazing. He has a removable hat, as you could see. I've just used pins to pin it down at the moment because I don't want it to fall off. His hands have been changed. He has an actual body under his overalls. His mustache and nose are sewn on differently, and they are much better now. And this is how he is compared to Mario. So I think I've scaled them together correctly. Here is Mario and Luigi. Since I added at least an extra inch to Luigi, he is just slightly taller than Mario. And yeah, all in all, I just like these plushies.